Well, this sounds like something out of a movie. A young man forced into the trunk of his car, and then he uses social media to plead for help.
But police say every claim in it was bogus. And now a 20-year-old Harrison man faces charges for a drama which involved police all around the 275 Beltway. Local 12 News reporter Jeff Hirsch joins us now with how this story unraveled. Jeff.
Well, police did take this seriously, very seriously. In a Facebook call for help, or a post, I guess you could say, for help, Adam Hoover said he was somewhere on I-275, which covers a lot of turf. So a lot of cops are trying to find the guy who at first seemed to be in trouble.
That's the only thing he told me was to drive home and he's going to kill me and my family.
It was a chilling claim from a man who hysterically said he'd been kidnapped at gunpoint, ordered into the trunk of his own car, and then driven around, fearing for his life and for the life of his family, as another car followed in pursuit. Thing is, the whole story was bogus, false, made up, never happened.
Do you remember anything about the car or the people?
I really don't. I think it was 3 males.
You think it was 3 males? Did they sound like they were white or black?
I think black, but
Black?
there was only one guy in my car.
Okay.
He held a gun, I think, to my stomach the whole way and told me to drive home.
This all started just after midnight when 20-year-old Adam Hoover, seen here in a different Local 12 News report, left his job at a restaurant in Green Township. Hoover posted on Facebook that he'd been abducted. "Please help me," he said. "I'm in the trunk of my Ford. They said they're going to kill my family. Please call 911. I don't want them to hear me. Protect my family. Please call. I don't want to die." Nearly 1,500 people saw the posts on Facebook and Twitter, and some did call 911.
It's Butler County with a transfer. There's a female said that her friend texted her, said he is in the trunk of his Ford Escort.
They said they were going to kill my family. Please call 911. I don't want them to hear me.
An hour and a half later, an hysterical Adam Hoover pounded on a door in Miami town, and that resident called 911.
Oh, did he look like he needs an ambulance at all?
No, he's just crying really bad.
Okay.
Ironically, Hoover's story started to unravel while the search for him was underway. An alert 911 operator told one of Hoover's Facebook friends that if Hoover was posting on social media, he could just as easily call the cops.
He's using his cell phone. Tell him to dial 911. We have GPS.
He said he doesn't want them to hear him.
If he's in the trunk, they're not going to hear him.
Another clue that this was phony. Hoover never said why the supposed bad guys wanted to harm him or his family. Green Township Police Lieutenant Jim Vetter says it appears Hoover was just driving around by himself after making the Facebook post and then abandoned his car and walked more than a mile before knocking on a stranger's door. For better or for worse, this situation does show the power of social media. In listening to some of the 911 calls, there was a reference to someone seeing the Facebook post in California. And Adam Hoover's mother issued a statement thanking people for their thoughts and prayers and asking for some time to let the family sort everything out. And that statement, of course, was posted on Facebook. Back to you.
So nobody really knows why, right?
No, that is the big question. I mean, the police are saying they believe this is obviously a young man with some issues, but beyond that, they don't know.
Jeff, thanks very much. Adam Hoover was taken to a local hospital to be checked out. The charge, making a false alarm, is a misdemeanor. Court records show no prior criminal convictions, so jail is unlikely.